said packet the Prime, the Energy Prime packets. I like those a lot. They help me out throughout the day with just giving me overall energy to make it past after lunch and before the 3 o'clock snooze comes on before 5. And so they help me in that way. Those are my favorite products. And with that, the video we saw was a good video. It's from a motivational speaker, Eric Thomas. I've seen a couple of his videos as well before, and it was a very inspiring video because the takeaway I got from it was that he always motivates you to give more than 100%. One thing he was talking about in the first half of the video was giving 120% for 21 days and see how much it can change your perspective and your goals in your life in those 21 days. And to be committed for 21 days. And then he said he wanted like you to do a testimonial and stuff afterwards. Second part of the video was how he had related a common old story he heard in kindergarten about doing the hokey pokey, and how he was saying you put your right foot in, right foot out, and eventually you end up putting your whole body into what you're trying to do and what you're trying to discover. And what I took from that was just, you're going to have to, if you want this bad enough, you're going to have to completely commit. You're going to have to completely jump in with your whole body and do the hokey pokey and shit. And so it's just all about commitment and being ready to go when it's time. Seize your moment, give 120%, and be all in. So that's what I got from it.
Outstanding. Thank you so much for sharing, Drew. Beautiful. And I think you guys already know these are air high fives. So when you see us doing this, we're just giving you an air high five, baby. That's a long distance. That's a Texas to Alabama high five, baby. So great takeaways. Thank you so much for sharing those. And now, Jasmine, we're going to ask you to introduce yourself. What is your favorite product? And let us know one takeaway, or you know what? Hey, you can do a takeaway as many as you want to from the video earlier today. Okay.
Well, I'm Jasmine. My favorite product, I think, is the squares. I have really, really bad anxiety, and the squares have really helped with my anxiety and made me a more functional person. So I would say the squares easily. As far as the video goes, I like the part where he kept saying, go all in or just don't do it at all. How half doing it really doesn't get you anywhere. And then I liked the story about the green machine. Not so much the violence, but I like how he was committed to getting it back and how he realized, okay, it hurt when they stole it, but he felt so good about going and getting it back. And the part at the end of that story where he talks about how you'll have some bumps and bruises along the way, there'll be some pain in it, but in the end, it'll be worth it. So you have to kind of suffer through that. As far as applying it to the business, you got to suffer through the down times, the no's, the disinterest, and you'll have the benefits. So.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Jasmine. Love those takeaways. All right. And now I'm going to ask Cheryl. Carol, we're going to save you for last unless you say, wait a minute, I did see that video or you watched it a long time ago or something. Because we're going to share, I want Cheryl to share who she is, your favorite product. Well, we're going to get Carol. We're going to get her. But we're going to share the takeaway from the video. You're going to share. I'll share. Then we're going to go to Carol to share who she is. And Carol, this is what I want you to do. So Kara, again, she is a great personal trainer. She'll tell you about that. Kara, what I want you to do is I want you to share with us one of your most favorite transformational stories in one of your clients, okay? Because I know that's going to fit. A transformational story or a win with one of your clients, okay? All right. So now, so think about that, or if you're ready to go now, I'll have you go now, but I'll have Cheryl. Okay, go ahead. So Cheryl, go ahead. Tell us who you are, where you're at, favorite Zedra product, and one takeaway or a takeaway, many takeaways you want from the video today.
I'm Cheryl Lewis, and I'm sitting right next to my husband, Al. That's where I'm at. But one of my favorite products, I guess, would be, and I don't know if I could say this, the Diamond Pack. The reason because it's loaded with everything. So, you know, we've gotten the Diamond Pack a few times, and we use it all. So it's like, yeah, we could sell some of it, but, you know, we use everything. So we typically, you know, use that Diamond Pack. So it's hard for me to say like one particular thing. What I love about our products is that they work synergistically together. So it doesn't matter what you get, it's going to fit and work with whatever else you get. So that's why it's kind of difficult for me. I mean, there's some that's done great things, but I use everything in order to be functional. So I say the Diamond Pack. I don't know, does that count?
Well, you made it count, so go ahead. What's your takeaway from the video?
Oh, well, one, I love eating. What my takeaway?
E.T. Phone Home. Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, Eric Thomas is E.T. So go ahead.
But what I like most about him was the fact of him being so inspirational, and what that meant to me was that you have got to have something up in your ear every single day, because we have got to combat the naysayers and the negativity that we meet every day. So what he did was just get me pumped. And so that just told me that, hey, this is what I need to have every single day so that I can stay motivated and stay focused. So I think there was some other takeaways that I had that I can't remember what they were because I didn't write them down. So.
No, that's great. Thank you. That's actually really powerful. And I just realized, you know, I am probably, you know, ancient. And E.T. was a movie long time ago. Y'all probably don't even know.
So was the Hokey Pokey. So
yeah, the Hokey Pokey too. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You guys probably don't even know. Karen's laughing, but you guys probably don't even know what the Hokey Pokey is.
Oh, I bet they do.
Used to.
They did it in kindergarten.
Oh my goodness! I didn't even know what. Yeah, she put their foot in. Yeah, so I was laughing when you guys were talking about it. I was like, they probably don't even know what the Hokey Pokey is, you know. Mm-hmm. So good. I'm glad we're all on the same level. Okay.
All right. So I'm Al Lewis. I'm here in Austin, Texas, sitting next to my wife. I'm gonna tell you, we love all of Zedra products. So, but if I was to select one at this time, because there have been a vast array of products that we were in love with at every single release of product. And Zedra will now be releasing products every quarter. So once a quarter, they're going to be releasing more products. So, and we fall in love with them. So I do love the Intune CVD squares. They're powerful. I don't ever want to go without them. Thank you, Jasmine. Man, I love the Prime. I'm going to tell you that. Drew, that stuff is amazing. It makes me feel like I'm 25 again. But one of the products that I'm really, really, really in love with right now is Triotic. This stuff, I have gut issues, digestive issues and stuff. My family suffer with stuff like that. This Triotic, it is it's the prebiotic. No, it's a probiotic. It's a probiotic. Just get your entire system functioning properly. I am so much like I'm more a normal person on that Triotic than I've ever been in my life. And I love that product. So it's amazing. Now, takeaways. I'm going to tell you, Jasmine and Drew is like y'all were in my ear, man, because the takeaways that you guys shared were powerful in my mind. And Jasmine, I think you really hit that green machine nail right on the head. Green machine, if y'all remember those big wheels and stuff, you know, Eric Thomas is talking about his mother spent some money, bought him that green machine, big wheel. Little kids be riding that thing down the street, and a couple of kids came and beat him up and took the big wheel. He went home crying to his mom, like, oh, they beat me up, I'm bloodied. And mom's like, you know how much that thing costs? You better go out there next time you see them kids and get that green machine back. I paid too much money for that. Don't come in here crying. He was like, what? Look, I was looking for some sympathy. Love me. Give me a hug. Treat me. She's like, no, you go back and get that green machine. So he was out walking the next day or something. He saw these two kids who took his green machine. He said he saw a bottle. He picked the bottle up, smashed the bottle, and broke it. And he went up to those kids and said, hey, listen, I got to get my green machine back. And they said, you're not getting your machine back? He said, no, you don't understand. My mama, she said, we paid a lot of money for that, and I got to get that back. Now, one of y'all, somebody going to get cut. You know, I'm going to get my green machine, but somebody going to get cut. Now, y'all decide who going to get cut, because I'm getting my green machine back. They gave him that green machine back, and he said he'd never been so much prouder. He was riding that thing with pride. And when you talk about facing your fears, that's it. As an entrepreneur, you have to face your fears. He was like, look, he had a mentor. His mom said, no, go face your fears, get out there and go get that thing back. You need to be willing to get beat, because you will get beat, you know, but go get that machine. I love that. The great takeaway. And Drew with the hokey pokey, that was great. But the thing that grabbed me was when he was saying 120%, give 120%. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't want to be negative, man, but all you can give is 100%. All you could give is all you could give. And then I started thinking about some of the people that I know, and some of the like, for instance, the first person came to my mind, Kara, it was you. Why? Because Kara is a personal trainer. And I know what personal trainers do. They actually make people go inside and bring more out of themselves than they think is possible. And when I started thinking about that, and you think about when you're working out, like, oh, I can't do anymore. And that personal trainer or your partner is there, get another one, get another one. You could get another one. It's like your mind will give out before your body will. And that's when I started thinking about, wait, 120%, I need to train my mind so I can get more out of myself than I think I have in me. And that's when I grabbed a hold of Drew. You are so right. That 120%, give 120%. 21 days, form a habit. Do this for 21 days and see how it change your life. Why did we send this video? We sent this video because we have 28 days in this contest. And I want us every single day to give 120%. I want us every single day to give our all toward what we're going to focus on for this goal as a team, okay? So how do we actually give our 120% individually? We're going to talk about that, okay? But that's what I wanted to share. Those are a couple of takeaways that I have from Eric Thomas's video. Kara, watch it later, girl, but I'm ready to listen. Yeah, no, you're good. We know how busy her schedule is. So, yeah, she's serious busy schedule. So, Kara, tell us where you are. Tell us what's your favorite Zija product. Let us know that story that a client of yours just really inspired you, and it's like, what a transformation. Or you picked the storyline, whether it was something they thought they couldn't do, whether it was, wow, they made a great transformation, their struggle was real, whatever the case may be. All right. So go ahead, Kara.
I'm Kara. I'm here in Austin, Texas. My favorite Zija product is definitely the Intune. I'm with Jasmine. I have anxiety, and 100%, I will not go without that stuff. It definitely helps calm me. And I love the convenience of it. I'm not having to chase my CBD oil. So it's good. A great story. That's a tough one because I've been training for so long, but I think probably one of the newest and most powerful ones is, I think moms are, well, they're heroes. They're not paid. They're not recognized most of the time, except for on Mother's Day when somebody takes them out to dinner, which is so cheesy, by the way. And I'm not saying that that's like the worst thing, but you know what I mean? Like moms, they cook, they clean, they do, you know. One of the moms that I started training she's been a typical mom where she puts 120% every day into her family. And there's never enough time or energy left over for her. And she struggled with weight, because that's what usually happens when they have babies, and, you know, a convenience of our American society, you know, processed food, the uneducation, etc. And she would typically just go to the gym and get on a treadmill. And, you know, like most women, they walk 45 minutes or an hour and can't figure out why they're losing weight. Well, in 6 weeks, she lost 12 pounds. And more important than that, she can get up and off the floor without somebody helping her. And, you know, those are the things that we take for granted. And and it was funny because she came in and she was kind of griping. We really forget the great things that we do on a daily basis. And we, for some reason, don't celebrate our victories, but we hound ourselves for the things that we don't do well. So she was frustrated one day about how hard it was to do something. And I just nonchalantly handed her a 12-pound dumbbell and didn't say anything, but made her do the rest of the workout with the 12-pound dumbbell. And when she got done and handed it to me, I said, was that harder? And she said, well, yeah. I said, well, yeah, that's the 12 pounds that you lost. And she looked at me and she started crying. And I told her, I said, you know, that when we minimize the amazing things that we do on a daily basis, whether it's being a mom or being a dad or the job that we do or taking care of the kids, whatever it is that you're doing, or the anxiety that you didn't have to deal with that day, when we minimize those things, we compound that bad energy. And when we celebrate those things, we give ourselves power to heal. So I think that's a good story.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. How powerful is that?
Totally awesome.
We have so many victories and wins in our life, and as soon as we get over that victory or win, we forget about it. That was huge. Here, take this 12 pounds workout. I'm not going to tell you what. That's 12 pounds you lost. You know. Oh, wow. Cheryl said we should have been recording that. I thought that a long time ago, so I did hit the record button.
Did you?
It was powerful. So, hey, yes. So, hey, guys, we are our stories are recorded. So that's So anyway, thank you very much, guys, for sharing that. This is powerful. This is what I want us to do. If you guys will commit to this, let us know if you're committed. This is an 11-minute video link. Okay. Let me know if you're committed to looking at this thing during your first hour in the morning or evening or whenever you wake up, during your first hour of activity during the day, just so we can have this in our mind to give it our all, give it our all. I'm willing to do that for the 28 days that we're in the contest. All right, so we got 3 of us. Drew, Jasmine, y'all have to say if you're going to be in or not. Think about it. They got that family going on, and you kind of skipping and freezing and everything. I'm going to take it as I'm in. Once you get a chance to come back to us, let us know if you're in to look at this thing for every day for the next 28 days. It's 11 minutes out of our day.
Yeah, because you guys are frozen right now.
Right, and I'm hoping you can hear us right now even. So they may have to dial back in if they lost their connection or is unstable, okay? So what we're going to do now is look at the rules to this challenge, to the Sprint to Fall challenge, okay? So I'm gonna, Cheryl, can you do me a favor and call Jasmine to see if they're still on or if they need to jump back in, because I want them to see the rules to the challenge. Oh, they left off, so here, yeah, they're back on. Awesome, sweet. All right, so all right, can you guys hear us? You good? You're back?
Okay, they're moving.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, you're moving. Okay, great. So were you able to hear the question if you're going to be able to watch that 11-minute video for the next 28 days while we're doing the challenge, at least during the first hour of your day or whenever you can? You know, I understand y'all are a young family and time is precious for you too.
The same one?
Yes, the same one, so that we can keep motivated.
Days.
Yes. This is a huge deal because our thing is our mind in entrepreneurship. The biggest obstacle is right here, okay? And we cannot out-earn our level of personal development. So that's all we want to do is we know we could do something when we set our mind to it, and we're going to do that, right?
So another thing is when we focus on a thing, we have what's in our brain called the reticular activator. And it will activate that for it to happen. It's like if you went to go buy a car and it's like, yeah, I want a white Nissan, you know, and it's like you never saw Nissans. You never paid attention to Nissans. But once you started focusing on it, all of a sudden you see white Nissans everywhere. So it's that kind of thing that we want to plug in and to kickstart. Right.
So right now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the rules to the challenge, and then we're going to focus on some of the activities we need to do in order to get points toward the challenge. Okay, so I'm not going to keep you a lot longer, but we do want to at least kick this off. I'm going to share my screen here, and let's see if I can drop out of that. and go to the rules. Okay. So right here, can you guys see my screen? Is that okay? I don't know if I'm trying to make it bigger for you guys to see. Maybe you'll be able to read some of it. Let me get my fingers off of this thing. I'm gonna mess it all up.
Okay, Kara, you're unmuted. Can you see this all right?
I can. I just had to make the screen bigger.
Right. Okay. So here we're going to see Sprint to Fall in 2019. It's us in Canada are the ones in the world who can actually do this. Notice that the dates are from August 17th, yesterday, to September the 13th. We have just that period of time to get the award, to get the rewards. Okay. Now, of course, this stuff here where it's talking about step 1, form your team, we've all already done that, okay? But in our team name, just so you know, our team name is Team Wellness Warriors. Team Wellness Warriors. Jasmine, Drew, I know that we got your sizes already for the T-shirts. Medium, right? That's okay, great. And Kara, if you would let me know what size T-shirt you wear, we could talk later if you want to care. Like, what size does Cheryl wear?
I'm gonna say probably whatever Cheryl wears.
Okay, so Cheryl, I think she likes an extra small.
I didn't get extra small.
You got small. Okay, a small. Okay, great. So we're gonna go ahead and get those shirts, and we'll get. You will get those shirts here in the next before this contest is over. Okay. So here's the second step. So this first step we already did. We formed our team. The second step says earn points. What we want you to highlight, or what we want to highlight, is here it says for 1 point. In order to earn 1 point toward this toward the contest, it says you have a 75 plus P enrollment order. So every person who come into who buys something from you for 75 PV enrollment order, that's their very first order. If it's 75 PV and above, you're going to get 1 point. If they have a second order, this is not important for the second order. It's not important for the Sprint to Fall. It's important for some activities or some prizes that we're going to be earning points toward in the future, okay? So it doesn't stop September 13th or whatever the date that we had. It doesn't stop then.
But the swag portion of it will be over.
But the contest will be over.
Right.
So what we're doing, we're earning points. The same activities we have for the points for our Sprint to Fall are the same activities we're going to have, and our points will carry over. Our individual points will carry over toward things like a free cruise or a trip to Greece. Okay, so we have some other incentives that we'll continue to work for.
I'm sure it'll be the same. I haven't
Same
heard it.
for free products.
Not only for free products, but the leadership conference, the next leadership conference.
And we'll have to see what they're going to say about that. So you're absolutely right, because the next leadership conference,
it's a 90-day
the summit.
Yes.
So now 1 point if somebody is 75 PV or higher. And then a second order, so you can only, the second order of 75 PV or higher will have to come in the next 28-day period. So that you won't get an additional point for the
Second order.
Until the next period. Okay?
They don't count.
Right. And then, but if somebody ordered 3 times during this period, and then they order another time in the second period, that's considered their second order for another point for you. In your point gathering mode. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so every period you're going to get these other points. If you have a question, let me know and I'll try to clarify it if I can speak, clearer. And then you'll also get 1 point if you qualify as a Premier 20. Okay, Premier 20 is when you get enough points. You get 20 points, and when you get those 20 points, that next period, you get $200 worth of free products from ZJ.
Cool.
That is huge.
Now, I do believe that's an individual thing. That's not the contest thing.
You get $200 worth of products. That's individually for you.
Right.
But if you qualify as Premier 20, the team will get 1 point. Okay? So we have someone who qualified Premier 20, but they did it Friday instead of Saturday. So I don't think that 1 point's going to count toward our team performance. But as we continue on, if all four of us, if all four teams qualify Premier 20 this period, then we would get 1 point for each one who qualified. Okay, as a team, we'll get that as a points. So now the 3 points, you can earn 3 points if somebody do 150 PV order or more.
Like say if they purchased a bundle, that would give you 3 points.
Or they purchased a bunch of products that's going to add up to 150 PV, then you're going to get 3 points. Okay, if they have their third order, you will get 3 points when they place their third order. Okay, and I'm going to have to clarify the points for this contest compared to the points for the long haul, because we know that it's going to count every period. So I need to check and see if they're going to count for these 30 days. If somebody order a third order, do we get 3 points for this contest only? But we'll see, okay? And also when someone qualified for a lifestyle bonus, you have to be a gold distributor. You have to do 15,000 PV in volume, on and on and on in order to qualify for that lifestyle bonus. That's a lot, okay? So the next period or the next points that we could get, the next level of points is 5 points. If someone did a 250 PV enrollment order, and an enrollment order is their very first order. So if somebody did 150, if you go to 3 points, if somebody did, say they bought a box of Intune squares and say, wow, I love these squares. And then the next day they bought an energy bundle, which includes the squares, and it's worth 150 PV. You won't get 3 points because it's only for their initial order or their enrollment order, the order that they placed when they enrolled. So the same thing is the case with this 5 point. If they place an order for 250 PV or more, you will get 5 points if it's their enrollment order. So make sure if somebody say, I want to try this, I want to try that, then make sure that the bigger purchase is going to be their first purchase. So if they say, I want to buy something, say, listen, this is I'm in a contest. I can sell it to you. You sell it to them on your account if they have an idea that, hey, if this stuff worked for me in a couple of weeks, I'm going to get the big package. Okay, great. I want you to get the big package as your enrollment order. Just a thought, okay? So anyway, 5 points for 250 PV order or more, and their fourth enrollment of 75 PV or more from those new people that you have in. So Cheryl and I have a bunch of people on our team. If they order something, it's not going to count. It's only for the new people that we've had in since July 20th, okay? So if you guys had somebody come in since July 20th, I don't know if you did or not, but if so, they would count toward this. But if not, we're starting from right now, okay? And it'll be their fourth 75 PV order. You get 5 points. And if you qualify for each of our team members who qualify as an Elite 40 member will get 5 points for that. What is an Elite 40 member? Well, the activities where we build up these points, 1, 3, 5, and you'll see the 10 points. These same points, the same activities, enrolling someone in additional orders and qualifying for different, like Premier 20, Elite 40, those points continue to add up. Getting rank advancements, those points add up. And Elite 40 means that they have earned 40 points doing these activities. So basically, if here's the deal, if you got 4 people in, they all got promoted a rank in the next 30 days, you will be an Elite 40 and you'll get 5 points. The team will get 5 points, okay? Because it'll be 40 points. Here's the next thing. The big ticket items are rank advancement. So if you personally rank advance, you get 10 points. And anyone that you enroll, if they rank advance, you get 10 points. So the team will get, say for instance, if Kara had her friend join her and her friend get promoted to Builder 500, because that's the first rank they're going to count the 10 points at. The very first rank, Builder 500, then Kara's going to get 10 points because her personally enrolled person rank advanced. So she's going to get 10 points. Okay. Now, if Kara herself rank advanced, she's going to get 10 points as well. Here's the big deal. If, oh my goodness, there's a way that she can get 20 points here. I'm trying to think of the 20-point deal, and I can't think. So, for instance, no, I'm not even going to give that example. So, bottom line is, if you rank advanced and somebody you enroll rank advanced, you're going to get 10 points for each one of those. Oh, what I was going to say is, see, Kara's going to be going for the cruise. She's going to be adding up points toward the cruise and everything else. So, if Kara's person, when she rank advanced, then Kara's going to get 10 points. If that person actually helped Kara rank advance as well, Kara's going to get another 10 points. That's 20 points in one rank advancement because it helped Kara rank advance. So the points can add up pretty quickly. These are the activities. Here are the activities. Getting new people to buy products, okay, and then getting new people to reorder products. So getting them on some type of recurring order or something. The rest will take care of itself. If you do this, you're going to actually be earning points toward the Zija swag, and all of us are going to be adding points. So here's the deal for our team. If me and Cheryl get someone to get an order of 150 PV, our entire team is going to have, as a team, 3 points. Okay, so those 3 points are going to count toward our Zija swag. If you rank advance, your points are going to count toward our entire team's points toward rank advancement. So Jasmine and Drew, what are your next rank advancement? Is it Builder 1000 or Bronze? Builder 1000. Okay, Cheryl says she thinks it's Builder 1000. So you get promoted to Builder 1000, you're going to get 10 personal points, but you're also, those 10 points are going to count for our team. So we're going to have 13 points because I got somebody in. And if Kara gets somebody in with 250 PV order, now our team will have 18 points because our points as a team, they're all accumulating. All of our activities being put together, okay? But we still are going to have individual points. So since Kara got somebody to get 5 points, she's going to have 5 individual points. Drew, you and Jasmine, y'all rank advanced. Y'all are going to have 10 individual points that will carry forward. Me and Cheryl, we got somebody with 150 PV order. We're going to have 3 points individually. Okay? So, but collectively as a team, we'll have 18 points. Does that make sense?
Okay, when you said individually, we are counted as one team.
Right.
Okay,
it's
so
per distributorship.
Not Al and Cheryl. I just wanted to clarify.
Right. Per distributorship. Okay, so that's the way we earn points, just by getting people, introducing people to these products that have changed our lives, and explaining to them how ongoing purchases can benefit them. What we generally do is we say people who get the best results out of these products, they take them every day for at least 90 days, 90 to 120 days because of cell turnover in the body. So the more you use them, the better you actually should feel, okay? So we recommend you get on a Zija reward purchase. And that way they get, okay, let me get this box of whatever over a long period of time. Once people try this stuff, they generally stay with it. And I'm going to let you know, if someone stayed on a Zija reward purchase for 90 days, the statistics show that like over 90% of those people are still on a Zija reward purchase, still buying products from Zija way more than a year after.
Okay, so I'm going to stop you right there. Mm-hmm. When we have our customers, we need to make sure we're doing good customer service. Now, we can only do so much if the people, we want to keep them engaged and make sure that they're taking the products and everything the way that they should, and that they're having a good results, because we want them to do a second, a third, a fourth purchase. So I'm just saying good customer service, will help us in that and to retain them.
And we'll talk about that for sure later. But right now, the activities, get new people and talk to them about, hey, doing this for the long haul.
So how many points do we need in order to get the swag, Al?
So Cheryl's asking a question. We're going to go down to step 3. We get rewarded when we earn points. And I'm hoping, now is this big enough for you guys to read and see? I'm up here reading and stuff. I can make it bigger on the screen, but we're going to start over here at step 3. Cheryl, go ahead and talk to us about the reward. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Cheryl doesn't have her glasses on. So here we go. Once we get these points, we earn these points. It's only going to take us 35 points as a team to get a custom Zija blanket. Okay, Cheryl, can you do me a favor and go get the swag item that we got from last time? It should be in the spare bedroom. So Cheryl, hopefully she'll be able to find that towel. But we got a Zija towel. So when we say a blanket, it's not just any type of, mamby-pamby blanket. No, Zija spent big money on some pretty quality items and stuff. So because it's a sprint to fall, and of course fall, the colder weather. Now Kara be the only one running around in bathing suit. So Kara love here. I'm going to stop the sharing so you can at least see the Zija towel. So it's a healthy, shouldn't be hard. This is a doggone beach towel. Okay, healthy shouldn't be hard. So like,
it's bigger than I thought.
Yeah, this is a massive towel. So bottom line, when we talk about the blanket, that blanket, I'm expecting that's going to be nice. But they also are going to have a specific Zija beanie. So it's 75 points. This is where we get the rest of the items that we can earn individually as a team. There's going to be a custom Zija beanie, a skull cap or something for the fall, and a sweatshirt. Okay, and that sweatshirt, I heard that sweatshirt is really nice. So high-end type of sweatshirt. Now, Drew and Jasmine, they're working hard, and I'll tell you what, when we get to 75 PV, I'm going to talk to someone at Zija to see about getting individual items for people who are on a team. Like me and Cheryl, I'm like, look, last time we got one towel, but we're a team. So we'll see if we could get, 2 beanies and 2 sweatshirts for the 2-member teams. So no promises, but we're going to talk to the folks there, and hopefully that'll happen, okay? But right now, 75 points. That's all it takes. So here's the deal. If all of us, Cheryl, how many points do we need to get did you calculate that? I don't
it's
know
about 13 points per person.
Per team?
No,
or per person?
Per person.
Okay.
So like 26 per.
So if we get 26 points and Jasmine and Drew get 26 and then Kara 13. And then Kara get 13 and then Cassie get 13, then we will get to 75 and we'll get all of the swag. It's going to be fun going for it, but here's the deal. I wanted to have, and we got in touch with her too late, but I wanted to have the girl who was the captain of the team that won the last sprint challenge to be on a call here with us, because if we win the sprint challenge, they're going to fly all of us in to Zija headquarters at their cost. You don't have to pay for anything. We've won a trip like this before. It is awesome. You get to meet all of the headquarters personnel, the CEO. We actually had an opportunity to meet the founder. We would get our names engraved. They have a big old trophy, and they're going to engrave the team name on the trophy, whoever get the most points during this 30-day sprint.
But I was just going to say the Zija swag shows everybody in the company that you are a leader in Zija. So that you did the work. So everyone will not be getting that, but it's like it's pretty prestigious to show who you are and the hard work that you did.
Right. So those are the rules and how basically this is the how-to. I'm going to go over the rules part, and I'm going to scroll up here, and I have to try to see if I can make it a little bigger for those of you who can read it on your screen. So here's some of the rules. And I'm just going to throw this. I'm going to read them out to you real quick without any explanation. And you can ask any questions if you have any afterward. So it says, number 1, members must remain active through the duration of the promotion. So we have to be active ourselves. So if we're not active right now, make a 75 PV purchase, and that'll activate you for the period. Okay. So it's just for this 28-day period. So make sure that you're active.
The
Number
ownership
2.
will help you not forget.
Yeah, well, we always keep a Zija reward purchase. Cheryl say, if you have a Zija rewards purchase, you'll always stay active. All right, number 2, maximize. It says maximum of 1 silver pen rank distributor per team. That's me and Cheryl. We're the silver or above, so we only have one of us on the team. Number 3, it says no additional points will be rewarded if a customer upgraded to a distributor. So no points for someone who would change his status. We don't have any of those customers yet. Well, Jasmine and Drew, you guys have a couple of customers. Let me see. Number 4 says any member enrolled during period 141 or after that places a second, third, or fourth order in separate periods within the duration of the promotion will qualify for points. Everybody's pretty new here, so it doesn't apply to you guys. It applied definitely for me and Cheryl. We're trying to count points there. But those points, they should count toward our team. So we have people that we enrolled earlier. We have a young lady, when she make her next purchase, she's going to get 3 points. So we'll have 3 more points toward our team, okay? Number 5, it says points earned for repeat orders must come from orders placed in separate periods. So that's what I was talking about earlier. So it is separate periods. Number 6, it says a sponsor tree volume total will determine the winner of it in case of a tie. I'm not going to worry about that, okay? Number 7, qualifying orders that are refunded or moved. So if you place an order that qualifying, you move it under someone else, it says that will result in a clawback of the points. So if you got 5 points because somebody placed a 250 P or you placed a 250 PD order or somebody else did, and those points are moved or they return their product, they're going to take those 5 points back, okay? Number 8, this promotion and all of its rules, regulations, and benefits are subject to change at Zija's discretion. And then number 9, volume from multiple orders placed in a single day will be combined and count as a single order. So now, if you had that person who bought 75 PV box of super squares, and you told them about the energy bundle, and that same day they ordered the energy bundle and got 150 PV, that order is going to be combined, and that'll be 225 PV for them, okay? So those are the rules of the game. And now that we understand the rules, or we went over the rules, does anyone have any questions? Jasmine, Drew, do you guys have any questions? I know you're muted, and Kara, she just took off. So.
Okay.
Nope, you're good. You're good,
You're
Kara.
good, Kara. You're good.
Okay. So any questions? Go ahead. Say it again.
Can you email those directions out?
Yes, you actually have access to them. This is what I want you guys to do. Go to Zija Champions on Facebook. It's a Facebook group called Zija Champions. Jasmine, you're already in it? Kara's like, I don't really get on Facebook. Gotcha, Kara. Don't worry about it. We will email them out. We're going to email those the sheet out to you guys.
I screenshot of them. We're all good.
Okay, all right, cool. So I'll email them out, okay? But Zija Champions, that's where a lot of information come out to us, and there's a file section in Zija Champions, and you could get this exact thing, but I'll send it out to you guys.
Okay.
Too. Don't want you to burn the details.
So can you write down what was in the wait release?
Go.
Okay, now the thing is what we did because Zija made things really easy. Because typically people would get in and it was so hard trying to get them to know what to purchase. So what they did, they broke everything up where you have personal care, weight release, energy bundle, good grief, what's the other ones that they had? Nutrition bundle. They broke it up in like 6 different sections to make that easier for us. And every single period, they're going to highlight a bundle. So last period, they highlighted the energy bundle. And what that did, because all the bundles are $200, $200,
$199.
Yeah, $199. But like for instance, with the energy bundle, anyone that was wanting the squares, we told them, look, for another $50, you can get all of these other products, $300 worth of products. So it's like you can get it for half price. So now the bundle that they're highlighting is the weight release bundle. So the reason why I'm saying that, I'm having Al bring it up because I can't remember everything that was in this bundle. But let's see. No. I'm trying to find what was in the
That's what
bundle.
we're pulling up. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here are the products that's in the weight management bundle. Okay, so you're gonna have. Go ahead, you can share what those are.
No, you can. You can go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, she can't see that really good. So
I just brought it up
10.
now.
So we're gonna get 10 patches of the premium tea, 10 packs of premium tea, 60 burn capsules, 30-day pack of super mix, a bottle of a Mayo trim and tone, and 20 daily tea pouches. And then a 1-day sample or a 4-day sample, one box of a 4-day sample that includes all of those products. Okay. I know that Kara is on her way out.
Yeah.
So what we're going to go ahead and let you guys go. Kara, I'm so sorry. I know we're close to an hour and we didn't want to keep you that long, but our goals and vision for this contest is the very bottom level goal that we want is to get the 75 the 75 points to earn all of the products, okay? To win all of the products, the beanie, the blanket, and the sweatshirt, okay? But what we're really trying to shoot for is to be the top.
We want that
prize getter. These folks, though, hey, there's some stiff competition. So we want to get all of the points. We want to be the number one team, or the team to get the number one points, so we could fly in to Zedra headquarters and they could give us the treatment, the red carpet treatment and everything. It's really cool when you come off the plane, roll down the escalator, and they got a sign for you saying, "Hey, we're looking for you guys. Come on, get into the limousine and go to." They had to drop off and go to the. We're gonna take you to headquarters. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for to be the number one team. Okay, I think if we stay on task, listen to the video, get the people in, get new people in, we could do that. So Kara, go ahead, do your thing, girl. We're going to send you those 2 videos, okay? And Drew and Jasmine, thank you guys. I'm going to stop the recording right now.